Hello viewers, this is Dow Too Fast here. In this video I will show you this very cool automotive lighting controller system from the company Auxbeam. This is a universal electronic switch relay system that you can install in your vehicle to control your aftermarket lighting system and other automotive accessories you have in your vehicle. This is perfect for off-road vehicles or emergency vehicles and even work trucks and marine application. Let me show you all the parts that make up this system. Here's a sheet of labels that can illuminate from behind, and we can put this on a controller panel. Instruction manual. Mounting bracket. This is a switch controller box. Power cable. These are heavy duty. I believe these are 2 gauge. 100 amp circuit breaker. Wiring harness. This is the controller panel. Tie wrap. Screws. Wiring harness for the control panel. Here's a look at everything you get with this system. Now the purpose of having a system like this is if you have a lot of lighting products installed in your vehicle, this will give you the ability to have a very clean install and a central management system for you to control all your lighting products. So for example, some of you might have an off-road vehicle where you have several light bars. Typically you will need to wire each light bar or lighting product to a relay harness with its own rocker switch. With so many relay harness, these wires can be very cluttered underneath your dash. Also, mounting all the individual rocker switch can take up quite a bit of space. With this system, you connect the power cable to the circuit breaker. From the circuit breaker, you connect it to this switch controller box. Now let me open this up. You'll see inside here, we have the terminals for you to connect your light bars or lighting product. It's all fused. And underneath this potting material is a circuit board with the relays to turn on each output that you see right here. These 2 terminals are for connecting the power input. This circuit will connect to this controller that you see right here. It has 8 buttons to control 8 different devices. Now they've also included a sheet of labels that you can place on the controller. As you can see, there are many different options. You can use it for seat heaters, fan motors, light bar, different lighting products you mount to the hood, side, rear or front, fog lights, fan. So the system can be used for many different 12 volt or 24 volt accessories. Now in this video I want to demonstrate to you how you connect all these components together. This video will give you an idea of how this system works. So I've gone ahead and removed the cover on the circuit breaker, and on both sides you have these terminals, and you remove the nut on each terminal. You can use this short cable to connect this to, say, the battery or a switch 12 volt. On the other side, this is the output. Take the 2 longer cables. The red one is your 12 volt output. The black cable will connect to chassis ground. On one end, you'll connect it to this switch controller box. This terminal right here is ground. And this terminal here is your 12 volt input. With this cable, connect this white connector to this connector right here. On the other end, you connect it to the controller. You also have this wiring harness. This is used for turning on the system and also controlling the brightness of the control panel. Taking a closer look at the switching circuit, you'll see these 2 output on the left side is rated at 5 amps. Next to it, these 2 are 10 amps. The 2 next to it is 20 amps. And the last 2 right here are 30 amps. So you do need to know what kind of current draw your accessory uses so you don't overload the circuit. Now, these are fuse protected, and if any of these fuse blow, there is a red LED next to it that will illuminate to tell you the circuit is open. Let me go over these three wires you have on this wiring harness. You have the red, yellow, and white wire. Now, if you connect the red wire to a 12-volt source, then this system will turn on. This wire you see here is connected to my 12-volt power supply. I'm going to connect it to the red wire. Now, once that's connected, if I press any of the buttons here, it'll turn on the system. This yellow wire is for illuminating this panel. So you can connect this to your parking light or headlight. As you can see, with these two wires connected, the system is on and the LED is illuminated. This white wire is for controlling the brightness of the LED. There are 3 levels of brightness. Right now is the brightest. If I momentarily connect this to a 12-volt source, this is now dimmer. Do it again. Now it's the dimmest. Once you press any of the button, it'll go to full brightness. So for example, if you want to connect a lighting product like this light bar to this switch controller box, what you want to do is connect the positive wire to the positive terminal, the negative wire to the negative terminal. Now this output corresponds to this switch right here. And the way these switches are numbered is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it corresponds to output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this output is for this switch. Let's connect another one. And this output corresponds to this switch. I can also turn on this first one I have here. Let's add one more to this. This is an 11-inch light bar. With this light bar connected to this output, to turn it on is this switch right here. I can also individually turn on these other lights. Now earlier I mentioned if the fuse is blown, there's a red LED that will illuminate. I've gone ahead and pulled the fuse out on this output. Let me turn this on and you'll see the LED is lit now. So that tells you the fuse is blown. With these labels, let me show you how to install these. Take one out. There's a sticky backing on the back. Place it on one of the switch. Now you're going to press the switch. So you can label each of these switches individually. Now as far as where you install these components in your vehicle, the circuit breaker on the left side here will be installed in your engine compartment. The switch control unit will be installed close by to the circuit breaker because the power cable that's connected is only about 2 feet long. From this switch relay circuit, the cable that connects to the controller is 9 feet long, so you can run this into your vehicle and you can mount this somewhere on the dash or on your headliner. Let me show you some of the pictures from the Auxbeam website to give you an idea where you can place these components. Here you see the switch relay box is installed in the engine compartment. Next picture, you have the controller installed next to the steering wheel. You can also install the controller on the headliner. I hope you enjoy watching the review of this Auxbeam Universal 8-switch electronic relay system. You can use this as a main control system for your 12-volt or 24-volt accessories in your off-road vehicle, in your RV, or even on a boat. Now, if you want to learn more about this product, I will include the link in the description below. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and remember to click on the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.